to Slow Living. In this video, I'm going to show you how to make a European pillow cover or a cushion cover with a sort of envelope style back. So it folds over like so, and then you don't need a zipper or anything like that. And I also created this little detail around the edge. So like so. If you're looking for a regular pillow cover, pillowcase, sham cover, don't know what it's called. I did another video where you'll be able to find that, and I'll link it below. This is more of a decorative style pillow or cushion, so you can use any sort of fabric that you have. If you have scraps big enough, try and use them up. I actually used an old sheet that still had plenty of wear left in it. I would recommend natural fabrics such as cottons or linens, or you can use like an upholstery fabric for a thicker style cushion if that's going on your couch or anywhere else around your house that you might like to have cushions. Let's get started.
Let's begin by measuring your pillow. Mine measured 60 centimeters by 60 centimeters. Make sure you measure it properly so that it fits. I'm going to add a bit of fabric around the edge to get that detail that I showed you. It's basically an extra little like border around the cushion, and that measures 5 centimeters all the way around, which makes it a total of 70 centimeters. You can actually leave that border off if you like, it's completely up to you. Now to get our pattern pieces, we have one front piece and we have two back pieces. We want those back pieces to overlap. So that means that each piece has to be more than half of the total dimension of that side. So half of 70 is 35, so I've decided to make each of those sides 40 centimeters. In hindsight, I would have actually added a bit more than that, so I would recommend halving your total dimension and then adding 10 centimeters. Now add your seam allowance around each piece. I've added 2 centimeters around every piece, and that will allow me to finish off the edges nicely later on. Okay, we're going to start with the opening of the back pieces. So of those two back pieces, get the two edges that are going to form the envelope opening, and we're just going to fold them over twice and stitch them down so that there are no raw edges. So just fold it 1 centimeter by 1 centimeter, and then we're going to stitch that down. Do that for both the edges that form the envelope opening of the back. Now it's time to put the front and backs together. So here I have laid down on the bottom the front piece, and then layer on top your two back pieces, making sure that you overlap them nicely. You can pin all the edges because now we're going to simply sew around all 4 edges of the pillow. Remember that our seam allowance was 2 centimeters. Now if you decided not to do that extra detail border around the edge, you will have to overlock this edge, otherwise it will be a raw edge on the inside of your pillow cover. If you kept the detail like me, we don't have to overlock it, because we're actually just going to turn it inside out like I'm doing here. We're going to press it out. So I prefer to press the seams flat first, as you see here, and then fold it over and press the pieces together. I just find you get a really nice edge that way. And then once we've pressed out all 4 seams of the pillow, we are going to basically top stitch that extra bit of detail in. I used a bit of tape to mark next to the sewing machine where 5 centimeters was, and that will make it easier to get a nice even top stitch detail. Otherwise you might find it difficult to keep 5 centimeters. Also be careful when you get close to the corners, because you'll have to stop stitching 5 centimeters from the bottom each time you turn the corner. And then your cushion cover is complete!
Video was helpful for you. I would love to see your cushions if you had a go. Tag me at Slow Living, and that's slow with an E. You can find me here and on Instagram as well. Do take care of yourself, and until next time.